Hello students, welcome back to Thermal classes. Today in this session we are going to learn about the most important topic in the number system, which is maximum power of x power n in y factorial or the highest power of x power n in y factorial. What does it really mean? Suppose if I ask you that what is the maximum power of 2 in 10 factorial. Okay, suppose if I ask you that what is the maximum power of 2 in 10 factorial, how do you find out? What does it really mean? So which means that in 10 factorial complete product, how many times we are using number 2? That is what the question interpretation is. Okay, in 10 factorial product, how many times we are using number 2? So first of all, if you don't know what is factorial, see, factorial means that suppose if I give you that 3 factorial, so this is called factorial. So if we have a symbol like this is called factorial. So this is a mathematical symbol which is very important. We will use it in different problems. So actually factorial means that, so how do we mathematically represent that number 3 factorial number? Suppose if I have the number 3 factorial, so starting from the number, so that is 3, you need to take the product of the numbers by taking one number less than the previous number. So that is nothing but 3 into 2 into 1. So starting with this number, what is the given number? Given number is 3 factorial, which means that 3. So 3 into, so for each number we take one number less, that is 3 into 2 into 1. Suppose if I take 6 factorial, how do you mathematically represent this 6 factorial? Yes, starting from this number 6 into, so write one number less than that. Okay, so it is nothing but product of the numbers starting from this numbers when you write in the consecutive decreasing order. So 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so likewise when we have been given a factorial term like this, okay, so 10 factorial, in the number 10 factorial, how many times we are using number 2? So suppose if I write it like this, so 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so this is the number. Okay, how many times so we are using number 2? So maximum power of some number in any factorial, which is nothing but how many times we are using a particular number in the given factorial number. So here suppose if I look this number 10 factorial product, so I can write here it's 2 into 5, so I am using 1 2 here, and similarly way 2 I am using number 2. So here again I am using 2, so 8 means that I can write it as 2 cube, so which is 2 into 2 into 2, and 6 means that S I am using one more 2 here, 4 means that 2 square, which means that I am using 2 for 2 times. So here I have one more 2. So which means that how many 2's we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many times we are using number 2 in the factorial of 10? So 10 factorial, that is nothing but 8. So in a factorial number or in a product of 10 factorial number, we are using number 2 for 8 times. That is the same thing, that what is the maximum power of something is equal to 10 factorial. In 10 factorial, what is the maximum power of 2? Which means that 2 can be written as a maximum power. So which means that 2 can be written in maximum number of terms as how many times? 8 times. But so 10 factorial means that it is a simple number, so we can write 10 into 9 into up to 1. Suppose if the problem is given that 100 factorial, so what is the maximum power of 2 in 100 factorial? Can you find out the answer? No, we cannot find out. So so this is a very big number, we cannot write 100 to 1, right? Of course we can find out, but it is a very lengthy procedure. Okay, so you cannot solve the problem by using this method, by using the conventional method, right? So then what will we do? So now we will see that how do you find out for any number. So maximum power of x power n in y factorial. Suppose if I take that, what is the largest power of 2 that can divide 40 factorial? This question can be asked in different ways. What is the largest power or the maximum power? Largest and maximum both are same, right? So maximum power of some number that can divide 40 factorial. Which can divide 40 factorial? Or any number, that is nothing but a factor, right? So which means that, so the same question can be asked in multiple ways. One of the way that the problem could be asked is find the largest power of 2 that can divide 40 factorial, or it can be asked like this. So find the maximum power of or largest power of 2 in 40 factorial, or how many times we are using number 2 in the 40 factorial number. Okay, then how do you find out? Of course, we cannot write 40 factorial completely. We cannot take 40 factorial complete product, but it is because it is a tedious, we require tedious calculation for that one. So only for this problem it will take so half an hour and more than half an hour time. So right. So then how do you find out this kind of questions? Now, so first of all, you write the given number. You write the given number. You write this given number. Divide the given number into prime factorization method. Okay, so which means that suppose here which number it is given to us, 40. Now you divide this number by prime numbers. Okay, so this for this kind of questions we have to go for factorization method. Factorization method is nothing but, so divide the given numbers with the given prime number. Okay, so 40 factorial, here the number is 40 factorial. For which power we are supposed to find out? For the power of 2. So divide that number with 2. So 2 20s and then 2 10s. This number is divided with, again, so you should divide with only 2. You should divide with only 2. So because we are supposed to find out the 2 power, right? So that's why we should divide the given number with 2 only. So 40 divide with 2, 2 20s, again 20 divide with 2, 2 10s, 10 divide with 2, so 2 5s. Next this 5 further divide with 2, so 2 2s and then 2 1s. Okay, so finally, what is your final answer? Final answer is accept the given number, the sum of the remaining numbers. So here whatever we are writing, so the sum of the remaining numbers is your answer. So which means that this is your answer. Sum of the remaining numbers except the given number, that means that 40. So the remaining numbers are 20, 10, 5 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, so these are the remaining numbers, right? So this is your final answer. 20 plus 10, 20 plus 10 is 30, 35, 37 plus 1, 38. So what is the maximum power of 2 in 40 factorial? 2 in 40 factorial, the final answer is what? 38. Okay, so let's look at this 10 factorial. What is the maximum power of 2 in 10 factorial? That we have already done it. What is the final answer? We got it 8. Now we can check this problem by using the factorization method. So which number we are dividing? 10 with which power? 2. So which means that I had to take 2 here. So 2 5s, 2 2s, 2 1s, right? So now the final answer would be what? Accept the given number. This is the sum of the remaining numbers. What are the sum of the remaining numbers? 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 1 is what? 8. Then what is the maximum power of 10 factorial into? So 2 in 10 factorial, that is nothing but 8, right? So do we get the same answer? Isn't it? So to find out such kind of questions, so we always go for the factorization method. And you remember one more thing here. See, 40 when I divide with 2, so we'll get 20. So now this 20 is divided with 2, so 2 10s, 10 divided with 2, 2 5s. Now if you are dividing 5 with 2, actually you are not getting remainder 0. Now you remember that while you are doing factorization method for this kind of questions, you don't need to bother about the remainder part. Okay, it need not be exactly 0. So which means that, so 2 20s are 2 10s are, and after that 2 5s are 10, right? So only we are interested in the quotient. Quotient means that now you divide this 5 with 2. So 2 2s are 4, remainder is 1. We don't mind about the remainder, we always take the quotient part only. So what is the quotient? Quotient is 2. So again divide this number with 2. So 2 1s are. So the final answer would be what? Except this number, the sum of the remaining numbers is answered. 20 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1. So the final answer is what? 38. Okay, is it clear? So let's look at another one. You can completely understand it. Now find the largest power of 2 that can divide 85 factorial. Find the largest power. See, whenever you see the largest power or maximum power of some number in a factorial number, simply it is a concept of this one. Okay, so to find out that answer, we can go for the factorization method. So what is the given number? So the given number is 85. Now this number must be divided with which number? So 2. So 2 4s are 2 2s are. And then again we are not getting remainder 0. Okay, don't bother about the remainder. So remainder can be 0 or 1. Okay. So we can get remainder 0 or 1. So remainder is not important here. So only thing is, so quotient part we will write it here. So when 85, so 85 is divided with 2. When 85 is divided with 2, what is the quotient part we'll get? 2 4s are 8 and then 5 carry down. So 2 2s are 4. Okay, here the remainder is not important for us. So only thing is we should take the quotient part. What is the quotient part? The quotient part is 42. Now you divide this 42 with 2. 2 2s are 2 1s are and 2 10s are, and again see 2 10s are 20, right? Okay, again the remainder is 1. Now 2 5s are, this 5 further should be divided with 2. So 2 2s are 4, right? And finally 2 1s are 2. Only we are taking the quotient part. Now what is your final answer? What is your final answer? Accept the given number, the sum of the remaining numbers is your answer. Sum of the remaining numbers means that 42 plus 21 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, so which means that 11, 6, 7, 8. Okay. See, 42, 21, the sum of the, accept this number, the sum of the remaining number, 42, 21, 10, 5, 2, 1. 3, 5, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1 is 11, 1 carry forward, 4 plus 2 plus 1 is what? 6, 7, 1, 8. So this is nothing but 42 plus, so 42 plus next 21 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1. So what is the final answer? So the final answer is 81. Right? 81 is our final answer. Is it clear? Okay, let's look at another one. Find the largest power of 2 that can divide 268 factorial. Again, we have the same question, same kind of question. So 268 factorial. This number is divided with maximum power of which number? 2. Okay, so 2 1s are, 2 3s are, 2 4s are, and then 2 6s are, 2 7s are. And then see, so 2 1s are, 2 3s are, 2 4s are, and 2 6s are, 2 7s are. Now 2 3s are 6 and 2 3s are. So 2 1s are, 2 6s are, 2 16s are 32, right? Next divide 16 with 2, 2 8s are and 2 4s are. 4 divide with 2, 2 2s are and 2 1s are. Further you can't divide 1 with 2, right? So you can stop it there. Now if you have it like that, now what is your final answer? The final answer is accept this number, the sum of the remaining numbers. So the sum of these numbers. Okay, so 7 plus 3 is 10, 14, 20, 28, 30, 34, 1, 35. So 35 means that, so 3 carry forward. So 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 6 is what? 16, 1, 1 plus 1 is what? So 265. So what is the answer? So the answer is 265. Answer is what? 265. Simple concept but very very important concept. So just simply divide the given factorial number with the maximum power whichever we supposed to find out. Maximum power of which number we are supposed to find out here? So 2. So you divide this factorial number with number 2. And always take the quotient part irrespective of the remainder. Remainder can be 1 or 0. Okay. So you just do as a normal division and just take the quotient terms here. So accept the given number. The sum of the remaining numbers is your final answer. So maximum power of 2 in 268 factorial is what? 265. Let's look at another one. Now, so find the largest power of 3. Now the next problem is find the largest power of 3 that can divide 60 factorial. I repeat, the kind of questions will be asked in your exams are either find the largest power of some number that can divide some factorial, or what is the maximum power of some 3 in 60 factorial, or the same question can be asked in another way, that is in 60 factorial product how many times we are using number 3, right? So 60 divide with 3. So 3 20s and 3 6 are 60. Here the number is what? 60. We supposed to divide with which number? 3. So 3 20s and then so this number further divide with 3. 3 6s and 3 2s. Now you can stop it here. Okay, except this number, the sum of the remaining numbers is answer. 20 plus 6 plus 2, which is what? 28. 20 plus 6 is 26. 26 plus 2 is what? 28. So, which means that you take the given factorial number and divide the power number. So, divide with the power number. What is the power number? 3. So, 3 20s are, 3 16s are, 3 2s are. Accept the previous number, accept the given number. So, the remaining number sum is your answer. 20 plus 6 plus 2, 28. So, what is the answer for this question? So, 28 is your answer, right? Let's look at another one. What is the maximum number of 5, maximum power of 5 that can divide 124 factorial? So, what is the number it is given to you? 124. So, this 124 must be divided with which number? 5. When you divide 124 with 5, so 5 2s are 10. So, 2 remains 4, 5 4s are, right? 24. Now, you divide this number with again 5, 5 4s are 20. So, the remainder part is not important. So, we have the number 124 is here. So, 124 factorial. For that number, what is the maximum power of 5 we require to find out? So, that means that you divide this given factorial number with which number? 5. So, 5 2s are 124, divide with 5. 5 2s are 10, 24, 5 4s are 20. So, here the remainder is not required for us. So, what is the quotient actually we will get? That will be written here. So, 24, right? Now, you divide this 24 with 5. So, 5 4s are 24. Now, what is your final answer? So, the final answer is accept the given number, the sum of the remaining numbers. 24 plus 4 is what? 28. So, the final answer is what? 28. 28. Is it clear? Let's go for the next one. What is the largest power of 7 in 777 factorial? So, you have been given a number 777 and we be supposed to find out the power of what? 7. So, divide with 7, 7 1 ja, 7 1 ja, 7 1 ja. And then 7 1 ja, 7. Okay, so 4, 7 5 ja, 15 7 ja, 105, right? So, 7 2 ja, 14. So, 2 can't be divided with 7. As I already mentioned in the previous classes, the tables are very important. Okay. So, 1 to 20 tables are mandatory. You have to just immediately say the required answer. When I ask you that what is 16 into 9, 15 into 7. So this is very useful for us. In mathematics, tables important is almost all everywhere we use this tables importance. If you have something like 16 into 9, so if you know that 16 into 9 is 144, that would be good. Otherwise, if you multiply 9 into 6, 9 into 1, so it will kill your time. So that's why I asked you that tables play an important role in arithmetic and reasoning part. So 7 1 1 1, 7 15 105 and 7 2s. Okay. Now what is your final answer? The final answer is accept this given number, the sum of the remaining numbers. So sum of the remaining numbers is what? 128. So 1 plus 5 plus 2 is what? 8. 1 plus 1 is 2, 1. So which means that what is the answer? 128. So the maximum power of 7 in 777 factorial is what? 178. So answer is 128. 128. The final answer is what? 128. Let's look at another one. So find the largest power of 11 that can divide 134 factorial. 134 factorial. What is the number? Here the 134 number. And we are supposed to divide with which number? 11. So 11 1s 11. Okay, 11 2s. And then 11 1s. Okay, which means that accept this number. The final answer would be what? Accept the given number. The final answer is sum of the remaining numbers. So 12 plus 1. What is the answer? 13. Is it clear? So we have 134. So just simply divide with 11. 11 1s 11 2s. 12 into 11 is 132. So 11 1s 11. So 12 plus 1 is what? 13. So answer is what? 13. Is it clear?